So, happy Tuesday afternoon and welcome to my impromptu 2023 mock draft stream. So, this will be my first time doing this right here. So, I know usually every year we get this, it happens around draft time. Everyone does their own mock drafts through the Pro Football Focus mock draft simulator. So, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do several of these videos, several of these streams between now and the draft. So this is going to be my first one right here. Just going to come on here and do some, and just do this right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share the screen with you guys, of course, so you guys can see what I'm up to. So I'm going to do, first I'm going to do a first round mock draft, and I'm going to do it as all teams. It's going to have some fun with it and toy it. So I'm actually going to do that twice. And then I'm going to do one 3-round mock draft with just the Eagles. So I'm going to sit there. So I'm going to share the screen with you guys and we're going to get this started. So yeah, remember, this is just a mock draft simulator. So this is for fun. This is not meant to be taken serious. So we're going to start with one round, do all the teams, and I'll see how it goes. One second, I just want to check something real quick. All right, so yeah, just need to clear up something real quick. Now, let's begin. Okay, so first on the clock are the Chicago Bears. I'll show you guys the draft order. So you get the Bears, Texans, Cardinals, Colts, Seahawks, the pick they acquired from the Broncos, Lions, a pick acquired from the Rams, and you get the Raiders, Falcons, Panthers, Eagles at 10th, which they acquired from the Saints, the Titans, Texans, and you guys can look at the screen and see it for yourselves. And the Dolphins forfeited that for their pick. So Eagles got 2 first-round picks here. Saints got one from the 49ers. So let's begin. So for the Chicago Bears, let's see. Where could they go? They got a lot of... I personally think they should go offense. I think it would be in their best interest, but they're probably going to go defense. But what's this? I'm going to do this twice, so I'm going to change it up each time. So say they're looking to give Justin Fields help. They'll draft Quentin Johnson, wide receiver TCU, try to take the best receiver on the board. Now, the Houston Texans, this should be a no-brainer right here. It's way too obvious the Texans need a quarterback. So, Bryce Young to the Texans. So now, number 3, the Arizona Cardinals. Where do I go? Well, they do need edge, cornerback, guard, and center. We'll go Jalen Carter, Georgia, to the Cardinals for this one. And for the Colts, this one's obvious right here. So we'll say the Colts take Will Levis or CJ Stroud. All right, we'll just all right. You know what? Since I'm doing this twice, I'll just do it that way. So Seahawks need guard, tackle, defensive line. So let's see. Seahawks. I think. Well, they're probably going to go offensive line first. Okay, so we'll go Paris Johnson Jr. We'll just so for the Lions, obviously they need an upgrade on defense right there. And that was their big Achilles heel last year, defense. So they need to upgrade there. So go Devin Witherspoon, Illinois. And for the Raiders, we know what happened. They released Derek Carr, so they need a quarterback. So CJ Stroud, it is. And the Falcons, it's weird because they have Desmond Ryder on their roster. It's like, where do they go? I think, well, they also need a wide receiver too. That could help them. So I think between edge and receiver. So I'm going to do this twice. So I'll have them go Jordan Adenson, and now the Panthers up next. And they need help on offense, clearly. They really should have gotten their quarterback back in 2020. But you know what? Still say Panthers need a quarterback. So Anthony Richardson. So now the Eagles. Where we go? Guard, center, wide receiver. So we'll just go one of those three right there. Let's look down, see who the best at that positions are. I'm going to do it that way. I'm going to look at the best scouts right there. Pick the best. See. Jackins. Joey Porter Jr., Penn State. For Jackson Smith, Najabi. You know what? Okay, we'll do this. Remember, it's only a mock draft, so let's not take this too serious. We can have a little fun with it, and of course, always feel free to chime in. Let me know what you think of my picks. So I'll go Will Anderson Jr. Titans are going to need an edge, and the Texans, they have the benefit of another pick, so they're coming into this. They got their franchise quarterback, or their guy they're hoping is their franchise quarterback, in Bryce Young. And trade. What trade is there? Curious. Yeah, forget about it. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna go. All right, we'll just look for a center. Position filler. Does it have the center filler? Because this is gonna take some time right here. All right, we'll just screw it. All right, so I'm just looking around right now. Let's see. Yeah. I mean, it's a mock draft. Let's screw it. It's a mock draft. Let's just do it. Let's have some fun with this. The Jets. I think they're probably going to try to go for a quarterback in free agency. So it doesn't look like they're sticking with Zach Wilson. So yeah, go tackle or linebacker here. So go Broderick Jones from Georgia. So Patriots. They'll go. I'll say Tyree Wilson, edge from Texas Tech. And now Packers. Interesting to see where they're at come draft time, what position they'll be in. So you got the Washington Commanders. Let's see here. Let's see. Peyton Harrison. So now the Steelers. All right, Christian Gonzalez, Oregon. Let's do it. So the Lions, they still obviously need some help on their defense. They already got a defensive back, so go D line here. Callagy can't see from Pitt. So now the Buccaneers. This is an interesting one. Where do the Bucks go from here? Let's just. So now the Seahawks. See, we'll go D line here for the Seahawks. Brian Brees, Clemson. Dolphins forfeited their pick, so the Chargers up next. Safety, Joey Porter Jr. There you got it. Asante Samuel Jr. and Joey Porter Jr. on the same team. Okay, so the Ravens. They're going to be in an interesting position come draft. Wait, didn't they pay up Lamar already? I think they did, didn't they? I'll go Zay Flowers. Now the Vikings. The Minnesota Vikings. Minnesota Vikings. So now I get the Jaguars. The Jaguars. So guard, center, the try to reposition the camera. Let's see how this looks. Good or not? Let me think. Does this look good? All right, let's try it. Just gonna come on here, have fun with this right here. Let's see. All right, so now the Giants are on the clock. Let's see. Where do I go with the Giants? Rick James. Now the Cowboys. The Cowgirls. Where are they going to go at? Where do the Cowgirls go from here? And now the Bills. So the Bengals. I'm with the Bengals. Let's see. Eli. Whatever. Okay, so we'll say they go with Manuel Forbes, Mississippi State. Okay, that was a little bit slow loading time, but it's normal now. The Saints. Yeah, you need a lot of help. No, well, Saints do need a QB, so go there. So Eagles, who did I go with again? I went with the wide receiver. So I went wide receiver last time. So we're going to switch up here. Now, again, this is just as of now. Anything can change between now and then. Okay, so Kansas City. I mean, hey, they could just pick anybody really at this point. I mean, they could really just pick Nathaniel Dell. Okay, so that's the first mock draft right here. So we're gonna try it again and gonna change it up a little bit right here. So we'll do a new mock draft. We'll do it again, one round. So we'll just do all the teams one round. And let's begin. So the Bears last time they went wide receiver. So I'm going to switch it up and go Jalen Carter, defensive lineman. Texans, I know I already did Bryce Young, but let's face it, it's the most obvious pick out there. It's just one of those just do it things. So I'll go Devin Witherspoon, Cardinals to switch it up this time. So I'm going to switch the order this time between the Colts and Raiders. We'll go CJ Stroud. So the Colts. So for the Seahawks, go Brian Brees, D line. So now for the Lions. It won't go Christian Gonzalez. All right, so we'll go Christian Gonzalez there, and for the Raiders, we'll switch it up and go Will Levis. And now for the Falcons, Will Anderson Jr., Alabama. Tyree Wilson to the Panthers. For the Eagles, I already went Quentin Johnson last time, so I'm going to switch it up here. Switch it up. And we'll go for a guard. Go for a guard this time. Now the Titans will say they get Quentin Johnson, so we'll switch it up there. So the Texans get Cansey, so okay, so the Jets, they get a tackle this time around. Patriots. Lucas Van Ness will switch it up. Packers, let's see. Jordan Adenson, USC. Let's try it. We'll say the Commanders decide to go with Sam Howell and they try to draft other need, let's say. Say they go for a typical reach. Your typical commanders, what were they thinking type move? So we'll say they make that reach right there. Steelers, they drafted Kenny Pickett, so they'll go tackle. So the Lions, oh, we'll say they go Joey Porter Jr. How about that? Anthony Richardson, Florida to the Bucks. Let's try it. All right, try it. We're having some fun with this thing right here. The Broderick Jones. Ravens go edge. Vikings, well, they need help with that defense for sure. So there you go. So for the Jaguars, let's say they load up on receivers this time around. And the Giants, obviously, they need receiver. Cowboys, let's see. They really. All right, we'll say they go D line here. Bills. Antonio Johnson. So Bengals take a tackle to try to help their O line. Saints now. I did a QB last time, so we'll say the Saints ignore that and say they do something dumb and go edge. Eagles, where do we go? We get tight end. Depends on also how free agency goes too, because you got to remember this is being done before free agency. I'm doing this mock draft. The Philly, but the Eagles grabbed a wide receiver. I'd go insane. So let's see. So the Eagles, let's see. It's tough to tell because remember, this is before free agency. This is before all that. So you know what? Screw it. Let's just go with a guard, shall we? Remember, this is a mock draft, so let's not take it too serious here. This is for fun. In Kansas City, they are coming fresh off a Super Bowl. So what do they need? They don't need much. They can just eeny, meeny, miny, mo. On the board goes YOU. Okay, that ain't happening. Let's just. Okay, I ain't getting a tight end, so forget that. We know that's not happening. They don't need the tight end, but all right, let's do a 3-rounder specifically with the Eagles. So I decided to do it for all the teams just to have some fun with it a little bit. throw a little bit of realistic ideas and some fun, but now we're just going to do the Eagles, do a 3 rounder with the Eagles. Let's see how this one goes. So let's just, slow it down maybe a little bit so you guys can see what's going on. Jalen Carter, Bryce Young, Devin Witherspoon, CJ Stroud, Quentin Johnson, Will Levis. Yep. Similar to what, and Anthony Richardson to the Panthers. But now the Eagles are on. So wide receiver, guard, center are needs as of now. So why should I? Maybe I'll wait till late to come with draft a wide receiver. I'll go late first round. So that'll narrow it down. We'll focus on the line a little bit on this one. So let's focus on the line for this one. Try this. Peter Skornowski from Northwestern. Tackles. A lot of tackles, a lot of defensive guys going. A line's going on defense. That's obvious. They need that help. Check Joey Porter Jr. to the Giants. Jordan Agenson to the. There he goes off the board. So now, as far as wide receiver goes, we'll come back to wide receiver. I mean, and you got to remember too. So I'm also gonna have to throw. There is the possibilities that we could lose some guys in free agency too. So we might need to do some placements too. So there is the possibility that we might not be able to keep all the guys we want. So maybe by draft time we could need some help on. We could need a replacement piece for the secondary if we can't get CJ and Bradbury to both stay, or if we can't get Miles Sanders to say we're going to need a running back. So I'm looking at this from several different angles and several different what ifs by the time the draft occurs. So I'm also thinking about kind of messing around with this a little bit. Trying to throw a what if. All right, let's just do a what if. Let's say, what if we need a running back? Say 51st. They're not projected to go a while. And let's see. Then we don't pick till the end of the second round, correct? Yep, that is correct. So, we could probably come back and get a running back there. So, let's look for a receiver, shall we? So we're taking a look, see some tight ends, guards. A lot of them going off. The Saints finally drafted their quarterback. Pate's got an edge. Garrett Williams, the Steelers. Got the Lions. They got their running back as well. They got another one, I should say. Okay, so here we are. We could have just waited for Zach Carbonat too, but wait. I didn't pick a running back. That's right. I didn't. I picked a receiver. Oh, never mind. All right, let's do it then. So, I want to do another 3-rounder, and we'll give you guys some time to compare and contrast what you think of them. Okay, so the Lions got 2 running backs in the draft? That don't make a lot of sense. Well, the Vikings, obviously, they need help with that defense, of course. Okay, so, we'll just say, all right, so we'll say need some help. We'll just take secondary. JL Skinner, BC State. Remember, this is a mock draft. It's only for fun, so let's not take this too serious. Let's have some fun with it. Mess around a little bit. It's not going to be. Okay, so I'll download that image right there. I'll share it later, but all right, so let's do one more 3-round mock draft. This will be the last one I do for today. So I'll do a total of 4, 2 full first rounds, and then 2 3 rounds for the Eagles. So, yes, that'll be today's mock draft. And then next month, after free eight, which really, all right, a couple weeks from now, after free agency, I'll do another mock draft. Then the week of the draft, early in the week, I'll do my final mock draft. So for this one, we're just going to do one more for this first mock draft. And so far, we do get a swap with the QBs between the Raiders and Colts, which is ironic because that's what I did when I was controlling the entire first round both times. So where am I going to go this time? Let's switch it up a little bit. So I went line. We'll just go Brian Branch, Alabama. Let's switch it up a little bit. Joey Porter Jr. to the Seahawks. Bijan Robinson to the Giants. Oh, and the Saints drafted their quarterback the first round this time. So, okay, where do I go this time? Focus on the offense this time. Let's see. Cyrus Torrens, guard Florida. Pretty close to his projected draft range, so we'll do it. All right, so Titans going edge, Jets defense, Patriots on defense. All right, so still got a few more picks. It's coming up. And the Lions get a center. So how about the Lions? They're simulating the Lions to go offense in this one. So let's see. Now we already went with secondary, so let's switch. Let's switch the sides of the ball. Joe Tippmann, should I? No, we got Cam Jurgens last year, so we don't need to go center. That doesn't make any sense at all. We're going to need a guard, though, I'm sure, because, yeah, I don't see why and we would even bother with Andre Dillard at this point. Let's be real. We'll come back next round and go there. How about that? Let's see. So what did we pick again? Did I get wide receiver? Oh, yeah, I got a receiver. No, wait. Oh, wait, I already got guard. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, receiver. Right, let's go there instead. All right, let's go with the receiver here for this one. All right. Jalen Hyatt, Tennessee. All right, so we went guard, receiver, D line. All right, let's try Kendry Miller, TCU. All right, so there's my mock drafts. There's my mock drafts right there for today. So obviously, I tried to have a little bit of fun with it too. So it wasn't just. So I'll stop sharing right there. So I tried to have a little fun with it a little bit. Tried to mess around a little bit, do some different picks right there. But yeah, I will be back on here doing this again after free agency, and I'll base that mock draft around free agency and the moves that get made there. So during that one, what I'm thinking I'll do is I'll do one full first rounder controlling all the teams. Then after that, I'll do a few three rounder for the Eagles, and I'll upgrade to six rounder. So that'll be next time in a few weeks from now, though. So yeah, I decided to chime in on the mock draft, early mock drafts here, have a little fun with it, just do a couple rounders, which is a good idea because we're not going to really know who's what the main needs are until after free agency. Once we get past free agency, we can do better, more accurate mock drafts. So yeah, so I decided so that's all really for now. So to everyone that tuned in, thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this. And most of all, enjoy the rest of your day. And until next time, it is Nikki Stees signing off.